So we've been hearing about some of the success stories for Cornish businesses at the recent South West Tourism Awards on the evening show just lately. There were 2 gold awards for resilience and innovation, and they went to Martha's Orchard and Mother Ivey's Bay Holiday Park. Well, Patrick Langmaid from Mother Ivey's Bay is with me now. Good evening, Patrick.
Good evening, Emma. Nice to chat to you.
And you. First of all, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. We're thrilled. We entered several categories and, we came up trumps with the Resilient and Innovation Award. So we're thrilled with that.
Have you come back down to earth yet then since winning?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes. And of course, it's always a great evening. The awards, dinner and celebration. Yeah, lovely time.
So what was it about you then that stood out as far as, winning this award was concerned? What were the judges looking for and why do you think you were chosen?
They were looking for businesses that had gone above and beyond through the pandemic. So when it all kicked off, one of the things we did was we actually locked down very, very early on. We'd locked down 10 days before the government lockdown. We'd anticipated there were going to be huge problems. So we'd started cancelling and refunding holidays and closing down for the safety of our team and our guests and the local community. So we'd started doing that. And then as things progressed and we realised the exact enormity of it all, we were offering our accommodation to key workers who needed to self-isolate away from their families. And as we told the judges, nobody actually took us up on that, but it didn't mean, at the point the call went out, we were up there at Martha's Orchard, which was the business where we have 9 letting units, but we offered them out to people. And then having not had that taken up, we thought, well, how can we say thank you to the NHS in particular? As things started to die down last November, we kept our holiday park open for an extra month in the hire fleet, and we gave away 200 holidays to NHS key workers. So
oh my goodness,
we're just giving something back to the community, and I think that's the sort of thing that the judges were looking for, I think.
What was the response to that from the people who were working in the NHS? And that must have been pretty special for them.
I think they really appreciated it. We had far more feedback from those guests than we would normally have expected. And I appreciate if you're giving something away, but it was more than that. I think they liked the people who came liked the fact that somebody cared enough to do something for them without any expectation in return. It's a one-off. They've come, they've been, they've gone. And I say it's a one-off. Actually, we're going to do it again this November as well, because
Wonderful.
It was so well received. And of course, the NHS is still under enormous pressure. And of course, COVID hasn't gone away. So we will be doing it again. Haven't actually launched that yet. So you've heard it here first, really, Emma.
So the South West Tourism is lovely. The South West Tourism Awards, Patrick, there's some competition in there. What difference is this going to make for you in your business, having won gold?
The obvious answer is it's great for promotion and it's a good tool for marketing. But actually, the most important thing I tell anybody is the peer review and the feedback. The fact that when you're being judged by people from the industry who are looking for excellence. And sometimes it's what you're not doing as well that they're flagging up that's actually very helpful. So we entered one award, and we didn't do particularly well in it, but we've had the feedback and they've explained, we'd quite like to know what your carbon footprint is if you want to win a sustainability award. And, I get that. I hadn't really thought about it. It's often, it's what you're not doing well that peer review tells you. And as long as you take it constructively and you don't get defensive about it, it's a very helpful opportunity. And then, of course, there's self-reflection. It's a chance for you to challenge yourself as you're entering the awards and having to think about your business.
How big's your team of staff, Patrick?
Oh, we're fully recruited now. We've got 25 with us this season, of whom 15 are full-time and the rest made up of seasonal workers. And one of the things we've had to do is we've had to take some of our hire fleet and repurpose it as staff accommodation. because, of course, here in Cornwall there is a housing crisis at the moment, and it's been an absolute nightmare to recruit. In fact, we opened a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't actually have a reception team at the time, which was a bit of a problem, but we've overcome that.
So you're based in North Cornwall, aren't you? Is that right?
That's right, yes, near Padstow.
Yeah. And how are things looking for you now going forward?
Oh, the season is looking great, thank you. We've got very, very strong bookings. We were full at Easter, and our guests have had a great time. And the bookings for the rest of the season at Mother Ivey's and at Martha's Orchard are looking fantastic. So we're quite optimistic. But I would say we're still trading at below our optimal levels, because we want to keep social distancing in place for the benefit of our guests. So we don't want to be crowding the place too much. So I'm keeping one of my touring fields is going to be kept closed this year, just because we don't want too many people on park.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's just fantastic. I mean, you must feel so proud of your team as well, and just feel really proud to have, won this award and been recognised in other areas too at the Tourism Awards. Couldn't
do it without the team, to be perfectly honest with you. And actually, this year, or last year, obviously, I mean, we're winning the awards this year based on entries last year, but it was my daughter Veronica who was preparing the submission. So I'm delighted that the children are taking an interest in it.
Patrick, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us about Mother Ivey's Bay and Martha's Orchard there. And congratulations again on winning that Gold Award for Resilience and Innovation. And good luck with everything going forward.
Thanks for having me, Emma. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.